Hello people of the world, my name is Dominic. I just thought I'd make a little video to help the human species out there to actually maybe survive this terrible time that we're having with the coronavirus. I actually thought of a very simple way of making a mask using a simple Coca-Cola bottle and an elastic band. Let me just show you how it works. Let's see. You're breathing through this little filter that I made in the front. Yeah, so basically I just thought of making a simple mask for the poor people that are out there, or people that can't get hold of any sort of face masks. So yeah, so these are basically the things that you're going to need. You can basically use a simple Coca-Cola bottle. You'll need a toilet roll, a candle. The candle's for heating up your screwdriver to make the holes in the bottle. You're going to need a permanent marker, which I can't stress enough that people should write their names, or make some sort of marking on it to actually say that that's your mask, that you don't contaminate it or pass on any sort of coughs or flus to your family members or friends. And you're going to need a simple knife. The knife is basically to help yourself cut through the bottle lid. And you'll need a pair of scissors and a simple elastic band, or what in America would call, I don't know, an elastic band. Right, so yeah. So let's basically start off with the bottle. As I say, I find it's a little bit easier to use these type of bottles because it's very soft and quite easy to cut. So basically you undo your lid, take your bottle, take your pair of scissors, and how I find it's easier to cut. Don't squash the bottle too much because you don't want to damage where you're going to be using the mask section. Take your big scissors, clamp it carefully, please watch your fingers. And you want to cut through the bottle very roughly. Yeah? So you basically have that sort of thing. Right, then you want to take your scissors again, and you're going to want to cut it sort of at a 45-degree angle. You don't want to cut too close to the end where the bottle lid is. So you want to sort of cut it at a 45-degree angle. I find basically you just get in there, don't be afraid. As you see, I've cut through a 45-degree angle. I haven't gone too close to the mouthpiece. Just give yourself a rough cut so that you can actually work with the bottle. Work your way around. So you basically have a rough cut. And if you can see the 45-degree angle, then you want to neaten it up again so you have all these rough edges nice and smooth. So you basically grab into the bottle with your scissors, gently work around your bottle, as I say, at an angle, nice and neatly cut yourself a 45-degree angle. Yeah? So there's your angle of your mask. Very simple process. Get rid of all this rubbish. You basically have the design of your mask. Very simple process, as I say. It allows enough oxygen to come through the filtration system, which we're going to make now in a second. And it allows a bit of oxygen there, and it can pass in and out. The next thing you want to do is you want to find half. Yeah, so you're going to want to basically light your candle. Please people, if the kids are going to do it at home, please assist them. Don't do it alone. Let them do it alone so they can hurt themselves. The next process is you want to basically heat up the candle, heat up your screwdriver. Anything that's round and metal, As I say, you want to basically pierce a hole about 5mm dead center of your bottle so that the elastic band can be tied in there. As you see, not too close to the edge, just allow a little hole where the elastic band is going to go through. The next stage, the opposite side, same process. Heat up your screwdriver. Just be assured that you are dead center. Basically, center is the center of the lid part. Yeah? So that would be center. As I say again, you just want to push it through, keep it there a few seconds. And now you've got two perfect little holes, just the right size for your elastic band. Right, the next process is you're going to want to take your elastic band. If you only have a small one, it's also fine. Normally elastic bands are about that size. It doesn't matter, it would still work. I just have a bigger one. You basically want to snip your elastic band. You want to stick it through your one hole on the side. Preferably make two little knots on the end so it's not going to pull through. At the same time, it's going to seal the hole. Yeah, you need to knock it off. Pull it through. You want it to be on the inside. Again, other side, pass it through. As I say, you can use a small elastic band as long as enough to go and fit around your head. You want it to be reasonably tight. So I'd say that's a good spot to make a knot. Yeah. Double knot. Go again. Oopsie. Missed the spot. Do it again. Till you get it in the same spot where you want it. Yeah. Trim it off. Now you basically have your mask. And of course, you want to take your permanent marker. These people don't write on the inside of the mask. You don't want to contaminate yourself with any chemicals or so forth. You can use different color bottles, but so that you can identify your own mask. My name's Dominic. Very simple process. See, there it is. Now, down to the filter. As you've seen with the finished product, all I did was take the bottle lid, bottle cap, and I cut myself a hole. Which you use your knife, you place it on the table or onto a breadboard if you can, and you want to punch a hole through it. Like so. Once you've done that process, please, as I say, don't let the kiddies do this. You just want to gently use your knife and cut it around the edge of the bottle. As I say, watch your fingers and you carry on doing that process. Basically at the end you have a hole. I'm just going to open this one to give you a quick show down how it actually works. Now, as you know, people are buying toilet paper and they're wasting a lot of materials and stuff at home instead of using toilet paper for other purposes. All you're really going to want to need to make a filter is a small 1 square. You can use a 2-ply, 1-ply. It doesn't really matter. This is a 3-ply piece of toilet paper. I find 2-ply is plenty to allow enough oxygen to go through your mask and give you air that you need to breathe. So you're basically going to want to sit it basically onto your bottle cap entrance. Take your cap very gently and screw it on. Make sure that you don't make a hole like I've just done. So you're going to have a few little processes, little chances of trying to get it perfect. Just don't put too much pressure and you should actually come right. As I say, every time you go outside and you come back home, you can easily unscrew it, replace that little piece of toilet paper on the end. So you always have a nice clean little filter system going on there on your mask. You can clean it off so it doesn't look so scruffy. And yeah, I find that you can breathe quite easily through the mask. And it's not a perfect surgical mask, but it helps people when they go outside and they want to go shopping, that they feel some sense of safety. I must say, when I go outside and I wear something like this, I feel much safer, knowing that I'm not passing the virus to other people or to myself. It's a washable mask, and yeah, as I say, this could be for poor countries, people that don't have any facilities to get masks and so forth. Let's turn all the negatives on the planet and let's start turning them to positives. I believe that's what the world needs right now, positivity. And yeah. All I can say is peace out, people.